Hello guys, this is Everyday from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. And today is the 5th of September 2022. Forex trading plan is on your way. Alright guys, this is the Monday, first day of the week. Alright, so hi, guten Morgen, Hubert and company. Right, Joshua, Vasali, Namaste. Hi, nice to see you. Yeah, good day. Yes, thank you very much. Hope to have a good day with you too. Alright, eagerly waiting for your setup. Yes, I'm also eagerly going to set up my trade for the day. Alright. Okay, so today in this session, okay, we are going to set up our trade so that later on in our London session, then we will have a good time. Okay, so that we can better focus on what we are going to trade. Alright. Okay, so well, without any delay, quickly let's go in. Hi Wasim, Namaste, nice to see you here. Hi Trinet， 你好，在英国还 OK 吗？现在好了，那么 let's start. All right. Okay, so first of all, let's see what are we going to focus. All right, before we start trading. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. Since the May 23rd until now, we have May, June, July, August. We have 3 months down the road. So far, I received many messages over the weekend. Thank you very much for your kind words. That so far this session helps many people. All right. So yeah, and we shall continue doing the same thing. All right. Although I know it's boring, but we still have to do it. All right. Okay. So bear with me. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hi, Avocado. Nice to see you here. I hope the weather in Philippines is good. Right. Today in Singapore is a rainy day. All right. So yeah, let's start. Okay. For Aussie CAD, first of all, identify the trend. All right. So tentatively, as we can see, currently, for now, we have escalated into the bull. So for the past few weeks, since July, we have already seen that the bull is always stronger than the bear. So for Aussie CAD, currently, buying is highly possible. All right. So I will say that today, the buying may need to look out for one support. Okay. May need to look out for one support, which is around this area here. All right. As we can see, the support area. So over here, we need to be very careful. All right. But for buyers who wanted to buy, right, be patient to wait for it to hit the support before you go for a buy. Resistance, no change. Resistance, there's some changes here. Okay, as we can see over at this point here, it's trying to push through this area to go back into the bear. So for buyers, please take note about Aussie CAD. Right? Okay. Hi Maher, nice to see you here. Good morning to you. Okay, so yep, and Aussie franc, yes, we are same situation as Aussie CAD. Tentatively still looking for a buy. We are still in the bull. So currently, as we can see, higher support is still a buying signal over here. So currently, it has tested the support at this area here. Then now we are looking out for a buy. Right, the resistance has a bit of changes here, which is a high here. But there's one over at this point that we need to take note. All right. Okay. So for buyers, can take note. You still have around 40 pips to go. All right. Okay. So how about Aussie Yen? Well, Aussie Yen, we are still in the bear zone. Okay, whereby in this zone it can go either way. So in this zone, tentatively or usually, I should say, right, whenever I see prices into this zone, most of the time, it's actually giving me a signal that don't enter any trade because it may go either way. And this is something that a lot of us, for me, like me in the past, I will make a mistake like this. You know, okay, this is going to be a bull and I go and buy, who knows, it come down for a bear. So end of the day is like, you know, I realized that in this zone that we cannot take action. So just stay away for a while, okay? Well, so for Aussie Kiwi, all right, Aussie Kiwi over here. Well, Aussie Kiwi, seems that we are coming down for a bear, but this is only a pullback, right? It's a pullback since last week as a pullback. And then is it still going for a bull run? I would say that tentatively I wouldn't have any idea yet because tentatively looking out on the general trend, it is still on the upward trend. So currently it is not advisable for buying or selling. Let's wait. Okay, let's wait first. All right. So for Aussie dollar, how about Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar, yes, we are coming back into the bear to retest the support level right below at this point here. Okay, so at this point here, how much space do we have? We have about 56 pips to go. Looks good. All right. So for Aussie dollar, since it's coming back into this bear, but then again, we still need to identify where is the resistance so that we know. In this case, the resistance will form an indication for us where we can start selling, and support is where we have to stop selling and take our profit. Okay, so at this point of time, as we can see, it has started to swing down in the downward trend, which is a good sign that selling is still possible. However, we are very near to the support level. Okay, for example, the support should be right here. All right, so in this zone of support, I will prefer to wait for it to break the support, retest again, then we will enter for a trade. All right, so that's for Aussie dollar. Okay, so yeah, Aussie dollar, am I going to put this into my selling list? Yes, I am. All right, so let me jot it down so that once I jot it down later, I will share it out with everybody. All right, okay, so for Euro Aussie, let's take a look at Euro Aussie. Well, Euro Aussie as a whole, we are still looking out for a bear. Correct? Okay, we are still looking out for a bear. So today we have identified this as going to be a very clear. Correct. Okay, so we are going to look out for inverse head and shoulder, and the chances of this coming back to retest the support over here is quite high. Looking at this now, it's actually in the forming of the right shoulder, which we see about 190 pips to go. Wow, that's pretty good. So the resistance is actually at the neckline. Okay, so let's take a look over here. So inverse neckline, okay, over here. So tentatively for Euro Aussie, yes, I'm going to put Euro Aussie into my selling list. So all these are for selling purpose. Okay. All right, Euro CAD over here. As we can see, Euro CAD is also coming back. Right over here, Euro CAD coming back into this area where last week we were talking about selling from the resistance. Yes, indeed, it has been selling through. Right, so at the second half of the week, it has started to sell. Then now, are we still going into this area to retest the support? Highly possible. So tentatively by EuroCAD, looking at this, we have about 120 pips to go. So EuroCAD looks good to sell. Okay, so I'm going to put this into my selling list. However, we still need to identify where is the support for us to sell. So right now we are on the support. Okay, right now we are on the support. Our target is here. So tentatively break the support first. Retest this area, and we have another about 48 to 50 pips to go. All right, so this is still quite good. All right, so let's move. Right, for Euro Pound, I have a question here for Euro Pound. All right, for Euro Pound over here, it has tested on the highs here, as we can see. As for the trend, generally, okay, it seems like it has a reversal. It has a reversal after retesting, a higher support, and pushes up all the way. So, well, today it has going to slip off from the highs here. Well, usually I try not to sell this first. Okay, I'm trying not to sell Euro Pound first. Okay, just in case it is only a pullback. So I want to make sure it is actually going into a selling mode. Then I will start selling. All right. So tentatively, by looking at this point here, all right. This is a false breakout over here. Then break to test the resistance. Then after that, coming back for the forming of the resistance to sell. But we actually don't really have a lot of space here. We have about 20 pips. So tentatively, I will suggest that we will wait for a little while until it breaks this support level. Then we will see how it goes. If not, then we will stay put. Okay. All right. So for Euro Yen, yes, Euro Yen. Previous week we have a good selling over in this area. After that, last week it has actually have a retracement to test the resistance which we drawn here. Correct? If you still remember. So now it started to slip off. Well, I think that looks good. It's still in the bear. Okay, it is still in the bear. So currently, I would say that tentatively, the bear, we need to plot out the support level as we can see over here, and also the resistance level. Well, where is the resistance level? Well, I will say that the resistance level tentatively I can see is actually over here. Okay, can you see the resistance level here? All right, so this is the resistance level. All right, so this is one thing that we can take note. So for Euro Yen, yes, today we are going to focus on selling for about 48 pips of space there. So yeah, I'm going to put this into my watch list too. All right, so yeah, Euro Yen. All right, Euro Yen. Finally, you are back. All right. Okay, so I will say that now, okay, it is quite good. Okay, then tentatively it is still on the way. Okay, then we will do it that way. All right. Okay, just follow the trend. That's important. All right. Hi, morning. Good morning, Pachandra. Namaste. Nice to see you here. Okay, so well, hot day in Philippines. Avocado. Okay. All right. So yep. So just drink more water. Keep yourself hydrated. All right. So what about Euro Kiwi? Euro Kiwi, right? Euro Kiwi. We are now in the bull pulling back for the past 3 days since the second half of the last week. Okay. So tentatively, what are we going to look out for is that the support level. Where will be the support level we're looking at? Okay, over here. Okay, so if we are going to sell, which is not very ideal. Okay, not very ideal yet. So at the moment, I will say that let's monitor. Okay, for buyers, you can monitor this area of 161860. Okay, so once it hits here, if it's not breaking and it convert into a buy signal, yes, you can buy, because from here to here, no, sorry, not from here. It will be here. No, sorry, first level, the resistance here. So probably from the support, you have about 100 over pips to go buy. Okay, so look out for this signal. So sellers stay away. All right. Okay, so how about Euro Dollar? Well, Euro Dollar, we are in the bear trend now. Okay, so are we going to challenge a lower price than 1:1 against the dollar? Well, let's take a look. Okay, we are still in the bear. So tentatively, support is over here. All right, seems like it has just break the support, and now the resistance is actually over here because I see a trending market is happening. So tentatively, we will see how it goes. Okay, will it come back to retest the support area over here? Right, let me see. The area should be here, a little bit in detail. So if it's actually going back to retest the support as a resistance, then we will take a shot. Okay. All right. So Euro Dollar, yes, I'm going to put Euro Dollar into my selling list as well. Okay, but remember, we have been talking about this. Every country, they don't want their currency to go weak. So 1:1 may be a great support there, although it breaks now. However, we may be still looking at a lower price. We may still have some space there, but we still have to be very careful that support may come in anytime. Okay, all right. So yeah, let's move on. Pound Aussie. Let's see. Pound Aussie. Yep. In terms of the general trend, Pound Aussie is still in the bear. So currently it is still running good. So for now, okay, Pound Aussie, let's look at this, where the Pound Aussie tentatively, all right, tentatively the support level, I will shift it down a little bit. Okay, so let's see how much space do we have. All right, so we have about 70 to 80 pips. So about 70 to 80. Yep. Okay, so about 70 to 80. And in that case, all right, 70 to 80, but tentatively we have one support over right here. Okay, we have one support. It has tested once in H4, as you can see, tested once in the last 4 hours, and it started to swing down. So we will be looking out for one new selling cycle. Okay, the selling cycle like this H1RD here over here, it has already swing down once. So at this point, I'm going to bring down the support, which actually we are right now, if you see it in details in the smaller time frame. Okay, All right. So currently, if you're going to trade this for selling, I would say possible, but we have to wait for the next hour to confirm the breaking of the support. Then we will see if we can have a chance to take some profit within the 80 pips. Okay. All right. So at the moment here, okay, how Aussie, I'm going to put this into my watch list. Right, next to go. Let's see what do we have here. Powcat. Well, Powcat, we are in the bear. Well, in the bear, Powcat, we are still in the bear, so looks good. Okay, so tentatively, is there any chance that we are going for a selling? Like, let's take a look. All right, so I'm going to shrink a bit. Okay, the time frame. All right, so Powcat. Okay, Powcat is going to actually bring down a lower low. Okay. lower low. All right, so let's see how much space do we have. We still have about 90 pips to go. All right, but then again is that the Powcat over here, we are going to look out for selling. Okay, we'll look out for selling, but this selling over here, it must break today's low. Okay, today's opening first. Okay, so will it break today's opening? Then we will need to check. If there's a chance, then we will go for it. If not, then most likely we have to stay away for a while. Okay, so this is a retesting. So for Powcat, tentatively, it is still not very safe yet. Okay, so we just skip this off. Okay, Powfranc. What about Powfranc? Well, Powfranc, we are also in the bear. Well, it looks good, but then again, is that the Powfranc, it has a gap down today, but got rejected up and still hovering around there. So as of now, okay, as I can see that the space is about 30 pips, but then again, we are at the rock bottom. So I will say that tentatively there's no selling signal at the moment. Okay, so for me, all right, if I'm going to sell here, all right, we have to refer to the candles, the opening candles over here, to see if this candle, if the trading later on will be able to take out this candle. All right, so at the moment over here, the support, I will say I will place it here, right here over at this point. And the resistance is actually the cycle of selling. Okay, so this cycle has already started. Will it actually retrace upward to test on the resistance? Probably. Okay, and that is possible. So the moment it tests on the resistance and it's not breaking, yes, this will be my selling point. Okay, if not, I will let it go. All right. So tentatively, we need further observation for Powfranc. So I'm not going to put this into my list. Okay. All right, so how about Pow Yen? Yes, Pow Yen. All right, so once again, Pow Yen, we are back into our selling since last Friday. After my live session, we concluded the one whole week of profits, and I see somebody who has actually 200 pips, 300 pips, okay, for the week. I think that is good. All right, so I guess I mostly come from Pow Yen as well. So today, are we going to sell Pow Yen? Okay, so one look, you know I have a target here. Am I right? I have a target here. Okay. So yep, Pow Yen, yes, non-farm has actually created a move last Friday, and Pow Yen also being affected after the non-farm. All right. So tentatively, by looking at Pow Yen, it is still in the bear. We are going to sell Pow Yen. However, this is a target, and now look at this. We are left with about 36 pips to finish my target. So Pow Yen, yes, I'm going to put this into my selling list. All right, we have about 36 pips to go. However, please enter at the correct place so that we will get our profit fast enough to get out of the trade. All right. Okay, so next to go, Pow Kiwi. Well, Pow Kiwi, we are back into the bear. So the Pow Kiwi is going to test on the support over at this area. So obviously we can see that Pow Kiwi, we are right on the support. So at this moment, if I'm going to start selling, I will need to wait for Pow Kiwi to break the support before we start selling. Okay, so Pow Kiwi need further observation. Okay, so later on we'll take a look. All right. Hi, Scalper Joe. Nice to see you here. well, today I think the winter is actually turning away. So going into autumn, I guess today should be about 13, 14 degree right now. So it's a bit hot now. Okay, so yeah, all right. So let me remove this because this was a discussion last week. Okay, so let's see. Right, where's this? Where's that? Okay, hello. Yep. Okay. Okay. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. This one. Okay. Right. So yeah, let's take a look. Okay. So let's see for pound dollar. Once again, pound dollar. Since 2 weeks ago, we are talking about pound dollar about this. You know, just a chat. Okay, a chit chat. Pound dollar actually facing the same fate as euro dollar that will actually go into 1:1. We have this topic. All right. Since the price was actually at about when was it? About 126, about 126 or 25, somewhere there. All right. Sorry, no, it was 122. Sorry, 122 around here. Okay, so we are talking about this. Will this pound dollar actually facing the same fate as euro? That we will go into 1:1 against the dollar. Okay, of course I hope. It will go. All right, because I'm the seller. All right, but then again, is that of course this also shows that the economy in UK is actually going downwards. Well, we do not know, so I just it's just a chat. But then again, let's take a look about this. All right, okay, yeah. So pound dollar, it is still into the bear. Okay, we are still looking into the bear. So tentatively, selling is still highly possible. Well, but for pound dollar, I will need to assess because pound dollar, as what we have talked about, we are still about. Last week we are talking about this. We are still about 90 pips to go. But however, all right, things doesn't looks well. Okay, looks good for now because pound dollar we have more or less have achieved my target. So it has come into my target area. These two green solid line, it has already inside my targeted area. So it seems like it's going, it's going to finish my target. So we have about 40 pips to create a new low. All right, so to take out all this liquidity here, well, 40 over pips. Can we still pay attention to this? Yes, I would say highly possible. Right, so we can still take a look at this. All right, but today is Monday, so we still have to be very careful with this. Okay, well, so in this case, well, pound dollar we are still in the bear, and it will really be a good chance for us to sell. Where will be a good time for us to sell? In fact, okay, all right. So over at this point here, support, the gap down here is a support. So now it breaks this support and it seems like it's going to start to sell down. But will it be a good time for us to enter now? I would say tentatively no. Okay, so just wait for it first because tentatively it's going to test the low. And I'm not sure whether after testing the low, hitting my targets for that 40 pips and then will it start to retrace. Okay, so yeah. So we have to stay relaxed, okay, but stay alert. Okay, all right. Pound dollar, yeah, I'm going to put this into my watch list. Then again, is that we just need to be very careful. Okay, all right. So tentatively, I will say that now we just need to go. Okay, all right. So dollar CAD, well, dollar CAD we have looking out for a buy for quite a while, and dollar CAD is still escalating, trying to push a new high. So tentatively, just hang on first. All right, we are not going to take action for selling right now. For buyers, you have to be very careful as well because you are very near to the highs. Okay, so if you can, yeah, just scalp it. All right, just scalp it. All right. Okay, so yes, for dollar franc, well, dollar franc, we are still on the move to the moon. So tentatively, we are still looking into buying. All right, so no for selling. Well, for dollar yen, we have once achieved a high over here, which is 140, right? 147.94. Okay, 147.94. So it has a slip of about 40 pips. Yes, today is US bank holiday. Yep, thank you, Wasim, for the information. So at this point here, are we going to continue the buying to push higher? No. All right, I will stay put. There are two main reasons for today. Okay, there are two main reasons for today. All right, I will see that I'm going to be extremely careful with the dollar pair. Right, number one, all right, of course, bank holiday for US. Number two, all right, what is the date today? Today is the 5th of September. So the 5th of September, what is happening in the Forex market that may create a move? Well, you know something in UK, all right. So we are actually looking out for this trust, okay, being the first week, 100 days and the week in power to unfold. So now currently we are into these elections for the prime minister in UK. So also we need to be very careful, right? So this is something that we need to take note. All right. Okay. So today, yeah, extremely careful with all the dollar and the pound. Okay. So all the dollar pair and the pound. So we have to be very careful. All right. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to flash out first. Okay, for my Forex currency pairs, what we're going to focus, and then next to go. All right. Next to go. Let's see our cryptocurrency. All right. Cryptocurrency. Okay. So for crypto, okay, let me flash it out this first. Okay. Well, as for Bitcoin, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin coming into 19,000. Well, that's nice. Okay, after tested on what I've drawn here, 20,038, and after that it started to swing down. All right, that's good. And for this last Friday, we have achieved 20,174, which is also my buy target here. After that, started to swing down over the weekend, and now coming back, coming back to my 19,600. Okay, so it's very close, very close. Okay, so although now it's 19,700, so yeah, this is a time that I'm looking out for selling first. Okay, so selling into this area, then I may be considered a buy. All right. Okay, so that is for Bitcoin. All right. Okay, so that's all for now. All right. So there's no questions tentative. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed out your question as for gold. Okay, gold over here. Well, let's take a look at the gold once again. I would say that for gold trading, okay, for retail trader, you have to be extremely careful because gold movement, can I say, is big? Yeah, I would say. So you have to manage your risk very well. Okay, so yes, I know it comes in, the profit comes in a very good manner. It seems like, wow, easy money, but easy come, easy go. Remember that. So at this point over here for gold trading, tentatively we have also achieved my target last week. As Friday, we have plotted out as the 1696. It hits here and now retrace backward. After that, then it's now hovering over at this point of 1711. So as you can see, if all these figures has ring a bell, 1711 ring a bell, 1696 also ring a bell, right? So yeah, this area, okay, this area may be a hovering area whereby the price today may hover around this area. So either way, I will be looking at this goal. If it's going to break above, buying is possible, where my target for buying is still, no, it's not 1756 anymore. I'm looking at this level, okay, which is about 1736. Well, and for selling, if this is going to break, then I will need to go and find out where is the selling maybe, okay, because ultimately today looking out for buying is highly possible. If it went out of this range, okay, so 1711 and 1696, this range, it may comes in and it may hover for quite some time. So we just need to take note, all right? Okay, so yeah, that's about all. So as of now, I'm going to sell Aussie dollar, Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Euro Yen, Euro Dollar, Pound Aussie, Pound Yen, and Pound Dollar. Well, we have quite a handful of it. All right. Okay. Yeah, you're most welcome, Joey. Thank you, guys. So I shall see you later on. All right, in a UK session. So remember, tune in into my YouTube channel. So by tuning in, click the subscribe button, and also I appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up for this session to show your appreciation for the effort behind the video. Thank you so much, guys. I shall see you in London session. See you again, guys. This is Everyday from ACS Learning Hub. See you.